It out. I don't know why I'm all out of whack today, but good morning, everyone, and welcome to Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, and I'm still working on how I got so disorganized with the camera this week. I don't know, but here we are for our Saturday weekly live, and this camera is absolutely, that's better. We're all over the place today, and the beautiful Corrine is in the house. Hello, Corrine. Lovely Jody Man is here. Welcome, Jody. Oh my gosh, we already have a few people in the house. Very exciting live today. Well, you know, they're always exciting. This one like a little bit extra because you know yours truly loves Christmas more than anything during the year, even more than Halloween, but don't tell Halloween that because we're still fresh, yeah? Franca, I'm glad you're here. Have something to discuss about Franca and a beautiful fluffy kitten. Remember, everyone, change your chat to live chat and not top chat if you can. Hopefully you can. Oh, Liz, lovely Liz, did I miss you, honey? I'm sorry. Oh, there's names that come up all over the place. And you know what? When it first starts, names start to flash through real quickly, and I miss it, so I do apologize. First Saturday live I've been to. Oh, seriously, has it been 8 months, has it, Jody? Wow, that passed really quickly. This year's just flown by, hasn't it? Beautiful Margaret is in the house. Hello, Margaret B. Lovely to have you here. We have a very interesting live today. We have a fun live today. Isn't that fantastic, Jody? Oh, no, it's not fantastic. It's sad that the year's gone so quickly. But it's also great that everybody's been able to do things this year that they haven't been able to do for years. I want to say 3 years, 20, 21, 20, nearly 3 years, yeah. But there you go. What do you do? 8 months, seriously. Yeah, that's right. I hadn't even realized it was 8 months. It has gone fast. It has. But you're here now, and that's the main thing. Beautiful green butterfly is in the house. We have a very, very big live today. Huge, massive, wonderful, big, ginormous live. have I used enough words there? Firstly, we want to talk quickly about the Halloween puppet show. What? It's done. It's finished. We not only had the puppet show on Monday. I'm looking down at my book because I can't even remember what I've done this week. We had the puppet show on Monday. I did a rest day Tuesday, a very well-earned rest day. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. We did a live on Wednesday as usual. We did live Antiques Flower on Thursday. I'll show you that in a minute as well. And then last night I uploaded the making of the Halloween puppet show. Now, there were issues with that video. Some of it's gone missing. I can't find it, but not the part where the recording happened because I didn't actually record then. I just forgot because we were so busy working. I just didn't get a chance to record. But as quite a bit of things, like the rod for the curtain to hang on, that's missing. I don't know where that video's gone. So I literally had a folder called The Making of Halloween, but it's not in there. And I've got a habit because it fills up. There's a lot of data when recording, so it fills up a lot of data on what I'm recording on. And so I delete any old things literally momentarily on purpose so that I can have lots of space. And I may have accidentally deleted a lot of stuff. But you saw most of it. You saw the making of the stage. You saw the making of the puppets. Now, you already know the puppets because it's got its own video. You saw the making of, now what else did we say? You didn't see the making of the script because I forgot to record that. And the reason is I was up at 6 in the morning and just wrote. And you don't want to see what I look like at 6 o'clock in the morning. You don't want to see that. That's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight. And so I didn't think to record that. And if I had, you would have seen another side of me because that's the side a lot of people don't see. That's the one where I literally get so engrossed in what I'm doing. You could, like, there could be a fire in front of me and I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. It's like, I'm like this. Between crochet, ballroom dancing, and writing, the three major things in my life, along part, not, my family's first, obviously, but those three are the three very important things in my life that I use daily, not once a month or once a year, daily. I'm going to go back to the chat because I have missed everyone and I can't find it now. It's gone. Let's go to top chat for a minute and let's go back to live chat just to annoy it. I missed everything. All right, here we go. Julie, hello, Julie McLean. Lovely to have you here. You're in the background. That's okay, hun. That's fine. Middle Earthians, lovely to have you. Slightly late, not a problem. Haven't missed too much. The puppet show had me in stitches. I'm glad, Franca, because a lot of people, well, there are a few people who didn't understand it, which is really interesting. Lovely Ham. Angela's in the house. Hi, Angela. Beautiful Angela. Oh, Franca's already putting Middle Earthian in the corner. Don't do that, Franca. That's my job. I'm very capable of getting myself there. You have, haven't you, Middle Earthian? I was about to talk about that, Franca. Hang on. You're impatient. She's very impatient. Franca, beautiful Franca. Once again, she sent me a little gift. I tell you. She's already sent me, and I'll see if I can, let's see if I can raise this up a little. See that little cauldron you see? It's not a little one, but that cauldron you see right there next to Guy. She sent me one of those, but guess what else she sent? And I wish this had come or had arrived before the actual production, because we could have used this one instead. It's very much the same as the last one. It's got your witch's broth. Yeah, very much the same. It's got a lid, but this one also has a spoon. I think what we used was, I don't even know. I have no idea what we used. I'll have to check with Auntie T because she did it for me. It has a spoon where you can stir your brew, and it's simply divine. I thank you so much, Franca. It is simply divine. You know how much I love Halloween. You know how much I love it. But you know what I love better than Halloween, and you all know that is Christmas. I'm going to lose my voice today, guys. Bear with me. Christmas. You know, I love Christmas. This is really high up today, this stand. Oh, that's much better. I did move it for the... Oh, let's try that again. Look at it shake. I'm trying to get it to work. It's not working. Angela's saying hello. Jody says that's cute. It is. It's a soup bowl. Glad you love it. I do love it. Thank you, Franca. It is fantastic. Cheryl, hello. Cheryl, lovely to have you here. We have a full house today, and I'm sure many people are coming on because we have a very, very fun live. We're going to do our Christmas brainstorm today. Look how excited I get. We're already starting to shake. Christmas brainstorm, yay. The voice is going to go any minute now. Let me have a drink of my coffee. This is the cup I got from a family KK last Christmas. I thought it was fitting as a Christmas live to pop this cup here. And it says, I don't always crochet. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. It uses that accent too. Thank you, Green Butterfly. Thumbs up from Green Butterfly, the lovely Green Butterfly. Cheers, everyone. It's coffee. I really need a bit of coffee today. All right, so there's a lot to talk about. Let's quickly talk about our Live Antics project last week. It was and still is, ta-da, it is Little Flowers. Let me give you a close-up of the actual project. There it is. That's the one I made before the actual project, and that's the one we did on our channel. Very nice, don't you think? I don't even know where these accents come from, but it's very nice. There you go. And it's cute, and it's something small, and it's something that you can add on your whatever it is you're adding it on. And this is our mobile phone holder, guys. If you have not made this little guy, this is also in our tutorials, guys. Not too far back, maybe 5 videos back or 6 videos, I can't remember. But you can pop your mobile phone holder there. And this has been the best thing I've made on the channel this year because I use it all the time. When I'm on the couch crocheting late at night, I pop the phone on this little guy right here on the couch, and I just work while I'm crocheting. I don't have to hold it. I can crochet. I can do anything I want with these hands while my little stand is holding it. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate making it. Yeah, there you go. And we put our gorgeous flower that we made this week. Now that is one of many flowers that we will be creating at some stage during the next few months. So, you know, bear with me. There will be more. There will be roses. There'll be all sorts of different things. We may even have one on a stem. What? What? Which will be great as a Christmas gift as well. So a lot of people do use those kind of Christmas gifts for teachers towards the end of the school year. And a lot of people just use them as a gift in itself has nothing to do with Christmas. Just a plain old gift for someone's birthday, I don't know, whatever days you celebrate, name days, whatever you celebrate. A lot of people use that as a gift as well. So we will be doing one of those, and I will let everyone know in the next few months what you will need for that kind of a project. But right now, we're going to talk about Christmas. Am I loud? Sorry, guys. Christmas! This is so excited. I better get some work done for Christmas this year. Now, we've only got a month and a half, and I say that because the last 2 weeks, we're going to slow down towards Christmas. I always say that, but the last 2 weeks, we're doing last minute things. But you know, when we create for Christmas, we're not just creating Christmas items. Also focus on gifts that we're going to be creating for our family and friends, or even our teachers and whoever else is in your life, your doctors, your nurses, whoever it is that you associate with. You can make them a gorgeous crochet gift that doesn't have to be anything over the top, or can be something over the top. So we may just work on things, yeah? And I'm going to go back to all the chat because I've missed it. Oh, hello, what's going on? Cute cup from Green Butterfly. Not sure what you mean there, but anyway. Oh, Bonnie is in the house. Hi, Bonnie. I can probably stay on for a whole live today. My niece isn't available until later. Oh, okay, that's great, Middle Earthings. We have a fun live, a very fun live. Long time no see, says Bonnie. Yes, it's been a while since Franca and Bonnie have been on the same time. Everyone's saying hello to Bonnie. That's wonderful. Rectangle yellow. Couldn't get that out then. Rectangular. Oh, my God, tongue-tied. Placemat says, Angela, hold that thought, hun. We're just about to start the brainstorm in a minute. I'm glad someone saw me. I saw you, Bonnie, honey. It just takes a while for us to see. Hello, all popping in as I drift off to sleep. Pamela, you have popped in at just the right time. Good morning, or good night in your case. It's good morning for us. We are doing our Christmas brainstorm today. And you know what? We're going to do that before Live Antics, and we're also going to do that before Dictate and Create. Oh, hello, Stephanie's in the house. Hello from Mornington Peninsula. Hello from Glenroy, the northern suburbs of Melbourne. Or some people call us Northwest. Some people call us West. I don't know. I can't keep up with it all. People just do what they want when they want. And don't tell her to go to sleep yet. We need Pamela. We need everyone here right now. You know why? Because right now, this very minute, we are starting our Christmas brainstorm. And I'm going to pop down Angela's little notification that she said earlier. And she said, and as you know, the lovely Angela, if you didn't know this, has been with Crochet Designs here. I don't know, Angela. I think I had about 500 or 600 subscribers when you first joined, and we are now right up to 17,900 something. So Angela has been with us for a very, very long time, and she can't always make our lives, but when she can, I'm going to write her little notification down first. I think she said a rectangular placemat. Is that right? Rectangular placemat for Christmas. Yep. I'm going to put down Christmas stocking because that is already on the cards. Remember, we said we missed out last year. That's one of the first things we're going to make. Yep. I'm also going to put down Christmas hot pad. But you know what? I haven't really decided what kind of hot pad we're going to make. So I'm going to leave the ball in your court. Okay. You're going to be right back. You got the phone. Okay, Bonnie. Ornaments, flat, not amigurumi. Thanks, Middle Earthian. We did quite a few ornaments last year. However, a couple of years ago, I did like a little, what are they called? Oh, mummy, I've forgotten. You've got your little, things attached to a, come on, someone help me out here. You love Christmas. I know you do, Angela, so do I. Christmas gifts. Yes, we're going to talk about Christmas gifts as well, Green Butterfly. So anything that you have, I've got a column for Christmas items and a column for Christmas gifts. So you guys can choose what you want to see. And then what I'll do is I'll go through the list and I'll try and do the best I can in certain items on that list. I won't pick anything I want to do this year. Whatever's going to be on that list, apart from the Christmas stocking, which should have been done last year. I really want to do that this year. And the lovely person I choose for Live Antics today will have the opportunity to choose the colours for our Christmas stocking. What? Garland, thank you. Thank you, Bernadine. Hello, Bernadine. Lovely to have you on. Beautiful name you have there. Garland, thank you, honey. I did that about 3 years ago, maybe 4. I don't even remember now. Such a long time ago. So we made a garland a few years ago, and it was only like 6. I think I put 6 or 4 little items on it, and I said, right, you guys can head off on your own and make your 10,000 items that you want to place on yours. So we might do something similar to that this year. So if you guys have, like someone just said there, snowflakes. Stephanie just said snowflakes. Actually, Middle Earthians tree topper sounds like an excellent idea. I was going to do a tree topper last year and didn't do it. So you know what, Middle Earthians, we're going to pop that down. Tree topper. I really want to do one. It's one that I would love to do. And what did Stephanie say? Snowflakes. I'm going to go back and make sure I haven't missed any, because I didn't keep an eye on all of the. Okay, Christmas gifts. Table runner. Thank you, Fluffy Kitten. Table runner. They always go down well during Christmas. Everybody loves a beautiful table runner during Christmas. Bernadine says garland. Thank you, Bernadine, for confirming that for me. Can't believe I forgot what it was called. Oh my gosh. Mini Christmas decorations. A little bit more information there. Green butterfly, if you have any ideas. Tree skirt, you know what? Oh, Liz, I said this last year. Really not keen on tree skirts. I shouldn't say that. I know everybody loves them. Look, let me think about. I'll write it down. Look, I'll stew over it. It's been 2 years that people have been asking for them. Let me stew over it, okay? Let me stew it. And I'll tell you why I'm not keen, because Christmas trees, they come in all different shapes and sizes. And if I made a skirt, someone will say, well, what about this size? You haven't done my size. You haven't done this. And it'll just be like, everybody will be whinging. Do you like that? Not sure what you mean by decades there, Angela. Oh, you mean you've been around decades. Okay. Pamela says mini wreath. A mini wreath. Now that is interesting. They can go on trees, can't they? Like the Christmas tree as gifts, as you know, not gifts. What do you call it? I know what you meant though. An apron. Someone says an apron. Corrine says an apron. What? What? That's different. Okay. How about a Christmas wreath for the front door? A lot of work, Margaret, but we'll think about that. Possible front door. Front door. And I only say that because it's a lot of work. You've got to buy the round thing. You've got to, it's a lot of work goes involved. You're just not making the wreath. Marty's in the house. In the middle of a party, so can't stay. 3 bottles of wine down. Oh, oh, Marty, you're hilarious. You enjoy your party. Really, that's what you should be doing on a Friday night. I'm assuming it's Friday night on your end. Maybe a Santa hat, says Jody. Enjoy your party, Marty. Party Marty. We'll call you Party Marty from now on. Party Marty. Go and tell your friends that, Wild Crochet Designs has just called you Party Marty, and they've done the bit of party dance thing happening. All right, let's get back to Jody's message. Maybe a Santa hat, she says. Maybe a Santa hat. Party Marty. I'm so naughty. Mary in the corner. Christmas washcloths always go in handy. Always get in handy. Are in handy. Will be in handy. Washcloths. We cannot have as many. You can always have so many washcloths. Let's just get on with it. An elf collar. Oh, I've never seen one of those before, but I'll check it out. Hey, I'll try anything once. I'll try anything once, Daphne. Is it safe to come back? Are all the spooks gone? Oh, they're all. Oh, you don't like the spooks, do you? Oh, Anne McSee. It is safe to come back, honey. Yes, we're all back to normal. Some sort of normality. Some sort of normality. We're doing a Christmas brainstorm, and so you are one person I know who has some amazing ideas. When you and I seem to be kind of like in sync, hun. So give whatever you think about it and just tell me. Although my real party friends are with Wild Crochet Designs. Catch you all soon. Oh, Marty, stop. You're going to make us all go all shy. Enjoy, Marty. We'll see you soon, hon. Really enjoy your party, hon. Hello, Yvonne. We're in the middle of a Christmas brainstorm. If you have any Christmas brainstorm ideas or any Christmas ideas, please let us know. Not just decorations, but also for projects that we can create as a gift to our family, guys. So not just the decorations. Think like outside that little box a bit, yeah? I prefer Christmas over, well, yes, I do. Actually, Middle Earthians, Christmas is, and I've always said this, Christmas is my favourite time of year. Then comes Halloween, and then we get onto all the other little bibs and bobs along the way. There's a lot of other ones around. A doggy collar, let's try it again. A doggy coat, says Bernadine. Once again, that's one of those items that you've got to be wary about making because you know how many dogs are at different sizes. You didn't make my bulldog one. You didn't make my poodle one. You didn't make my, I don't know, King Charles Cavalier one, which I used to have once. But, you know, they're very difficult to create for. But I'll pop it down, you know, it's not going to hurt to have it. Doggy coat, I may consider it. Yeah. The only time I don't create a lot of things on the channel are if there are different sizes. Because then I can say, right, you make it in this size, and everybody says, but what about this one? And I got a bigger dog, and I got to do this, and you know, I don't know, never mind. Anne says, I'd like mini stockings or something to make into a garland. And we were talking about garlands, so let's pop down a mini stocking. We may do another garland this year. I'm starting to get itchy fingers thinking about, you like that, itchy fingers? Thinking about it. I love that because we can do like all the little items in different tutorials, and then we'll do the garland all in one, and it can be, you know, as a all separate tutorials, and you can have different tutorials. So if you don't like one item for the garland, you can add the next one. Do you know what I mean? And you can decide what you want in your garland. Okay, I like mini stockings. Yes, we said that already. Sizes, Bernadine says. How about a basket for holding Christmas cards? Jody, that's an interesting one. I've never thought of that, actually. Different. Holding Christmas cards. I've actually never seen it, but I will work on it if I consider doing it. So there you go. Wait for tornado weather to move in. Wait for tornado weather to move in. I don't know what happened there, but anyway. Yes, you're right, says Bernadine. Yes, I like the idea, Jody. It's a different idea, isn't it? Yeah. Good one, Jody. Yeah, it's a very interesting idea. Stubby holder, can holder, wine bottles. You mean holders for wine bottles or holders for stubbies? You mean like different size holders, if that's what you mean. We have done a few holders in the past. I think we've only done one, actually. One. And that was on St. Patrick's Day, I think. I think that's what we've done. I can't remember. Crochet does. I'm trying to say it. Hello, Crochet does. I can't say it. I'm trying. Hello. A bowl that holds lollies. I like that idea because yours truly will be eating all the lollies before the tutorial's over. So we'll write down bowl that holds lollies. I don't know. We may not be able to do that one because yours truly won't be able to help us out. Lollies. For those of you overseas, lollies is their candy. For those of you overseas, Louisiana is getting bad weather in a little while. Oh, Sherry, gosh, I hope you guys stay safe, stay indoors if you can. Do you like temperature blanket? We're already in the middle of a temperature blanket, honey, Angela. We are in the middle, and we're not in the middle. We're almost at the end. Yours truly is going to have to really work hard on finishing it. Thank you. We are from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Mwah, mwah. I love Brazil. A little hat and scarf to decorate a gift bottle or a wine bottle or a bottle of wine. Okay, I like that. It's a lot to write down, though. Jody, give me a second. Hat, scarf. Decorations, bottle decorations. How's that? Bottle decoration. We'll just go tea. I'll have to cut it short. Where are we? Yes. Sherry. Everyone's saying hello to Sherry. Hello, Sherry. What is a temperature blanket? Bernadine, a temperature blanket is where every day the weather is different. Yeah. So every day in a whole year, you get to crochet a row of something. In our case, we are crocheting squares, tiny little squares for every day. So let's say it's really, really cold today. We've put the word black down as 16 degrees or 5 degrees or whatever. Then we crochet the black square, or we put the brown or the red or the orange or the yellow, whatever colors you chose. Now we actually have, you know what I'll do? I'll pop a link to our temperature blanket in a description box down below after the live, and you can check that out, Bernadine. And you can also check out, I'll pop it on the on our community board here at Wow Crochet Designs on YouTube, yeah? And you can click on the link and have a look at that. And if you haven't started the time we've started, don't stress. You can start any time for a temperature blanket. I think we started either the 6th or the 9th, I can't even remember, the 16th of December last year. So there's not an exact date. The reason I started that date is so that we can finish just before Christmas and we can have a beautiful big blanket to show for Christmas. So that's the only reason I chose that date, yeah? But otherwise, you can choose any day to start. Any day of the year. You can start at the beginning, at the end, in the middle. You can do a financial year one. A lot of people are doing that now. Different, but a lot of people are doing it. All right, yes. Your back, lovely to have you back, Bonnie. A bowl could display baubles if you don't have a tree. Oh, and that's... You see, Anne, you come up with these ideas. It's unbelievable. So we're going to pop. I'm going to have to make some space here. I've got half a page here. Bowl for baubles. Maybe baubles. Who knows? We could do that too. We've done baubles already last year, I think. Maybe a pet scarf for a cat or a dog. Will they keep them on, Middle Earthians? I don't know. Give me a second. My coffee's going cold, so I'm going to have a drink. A pet scarf or a pet. Different? Not wrong, but different. Garland, we have put down garland already, Bonnie, thank you. Christmas mitts. Well, we've already made mittens, but you're interested in Christmas mitts. Okay, what you could do is just use our mittens from the past and just change it up. But anyway, tree skirt, someone else has already said that. I don't know, Bonnie. All good, Bernadine, all good. I am weaving in ends on some of the squares for my temperature blanket right now. Go, Jody. Go, Jody. Go, Jody. I am so far behind. It's not even half funny. Serviettes for the table. Now, that is interesting. I've never thought of making the little serviettes that you wipe your mouth with for the table. I've thought of making tablecloths, but that would go on for like ever. But I've never thought of a serviette. That's interesting. I'll write it down. It's interesting. It's different. If anything, it's more for a garnish rather than a usable thing. Bags that you put our presents in for under the tree. Oh, Liz, I love that idea. A Christmas bag. Yeah, for the prezzies. Notice how I shorten it down. Prezzies, we're Australian. We shorten everything here, Huns. I've been trying to make a Christmas stocking, but always a mess, gave it up. Well, Cheryl, get excited. We are definitely doing a Christmas stocking on the channel this week. Well, at some stage in the next 2 weeks. But we're going to choose a colour combination today for our stocking, so get excited. My mum's one cat seems to be okay with Christmas colour they have for him. Okay, Christmas colour, sorry, no Christmas colour. Got colours on the brain now. Okay, yes. Christmas ornaments. Yes, we talked about ornaments. Yes. We may make some ornaments. I've been taking my time washing and blocking it, checking strength. College has taught me that to be patient. Yes, I've got hiccups now. Be patient. Yes. Love the bag idea. So do I, actually, Jody. It might be on the cards, actually. I really love that idea. A Santa bag. Oh, that's different. Oh, my gosh. Santa bag. All right. Now, we've been doing a lot of chat about some of the Christmas items, but what about some projects you'd like to see that we can make as a gift for our family and friends? Nothing too big because we don't have a lot of time. However, keep your eyes focused on this. I'm sorry about the doll there in the middle there. I still haven't cleaned the room since Halloween. Keep your eyes focused on this yarn right here. We are going to be doing something on the channel. We are something big. And the information is coming this week. What? What? Get way too excited. And that's coming in on, what day is it coming? It might be on, I'll tell you when. It's either Tuesday or Thursday. It's one of those days where the information will come up about that yarn right there. I'm making ornaments for our tree because I have 5 cats, but Charlie Brown is in trouble. Oh, he's one of your cats. He's very naughty. He's very naughty. Get him in the corner here, Sherry. Patience means nothing to me. Oh, Franca, you've got to have patience. It's life. We've just got to have it. We could be our own Santa's, Bonnie Laurel. We could be our own Santas. Okay, I got you. Ugly Christmas booties. A gift. Ugly Christmas booties. Hey, I don't know about the ugly Christmas booties. Help me out with that. Someone talk to me about ugly Christmas booties. And has anyone ever made any? I'm curious. And I hope you don't mind. I'm just shortening Christmas down to Xmas because I'm trying to fit it all into the page. I've already filled out half a page here. Because I write my handwriting is very messy, guys. It's a good thing you don't see it. I spelt booties wrong, but no one else can see it, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, everyone's saying hello. Be right, back phone, yes. A poncho. Oh, it's a bit big for this time of year, Bernadine. A little bit big for this time of year. We've got to be careful for time. If we make things like that, we can't get all the other little guys. Well, let me think about it. I'll stew over it a little bit. Ugly Christmas jumper. It runs into ugly Christmas. Why can't we have a nice Christmas item? Why does it have to be ugly? What's wrong with everyone wanting ugly? I know it's very popular to do ugly things. I really don't like them. I like nice things. I would suggest an ugly sweater, but I doubt we'd have time for that. We don't really have a lot of time for big items, but we still there's some big items that you can really do, especially if you use like a chunky yarn. You could do it. We've never done a chunky yarn item here. It's a little bit out of our zone right now because we are heading into spring and summer. Maybe towards the end, I don't know, maybe close to Christmas, we'll make a big something. A chunky something. What do you reckon, guys? We've never done a chunky something. Have you forgotten the rug? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jody. She rolls her eyes. She's so naughty. The rug was a chunky yarn, but it was a rug. Yeah, I know. It's okay. It was a rug. It was a rug, and now my cat is sleeping on. My cat stole the rug. I gave it to her. What was I going to do with it? Nobody wanted it, and it didn't really match my home. So there you go. All right. I have a blanket yarn, one ball that I don't know what to do with. You just have to be careful with one ball. Middle Earthings, you don't know how much one ball can make. I thought the chunky yarn that I had made for the blanket, that I had purchased for the blanket, I thought the 5 skeins were going to be enough. I think I had to go out and buy another 3 more skeins or something. I can't remember how many we used, but I had to go out and buy extra. A pillow. Oh, Corrine, I love the pillow idea. I truly do. We have not done a Christmas pillow. And you guys know I love making pillows. It's one of my things. A granny square bag. You know what? I don't see anything wrong with that. Granny square bag. Yeah. I like the idea of granny square. And we could use Christmas colours. Yeah. Okay. And Stephanie says, headband. I love that idea. Headband. You could use Christmas colours if you like. Being a Christmas gift, you could. I may make one, but not in Christmas colours. So there you go. Christmas welcome mat. Oh my gosh, now they're rolling in. Welcome mat. Oh dear. That would have to be in some sort of acrylic, something tough, people walking all over it. Good idea about the pillow. I do like the idea about the pillow. Wrist warmers or leg warmers, Middle Earthian, fantastic. Wrist warmers. Now, guys, I'm not making all of these. We're just, we've got time for all this. But we can make some of them. Like I can sit there and go, right, we'll do one of those. I have to have a couple of those. That kind of thing, yeah. It's just all over the place. Oh, all excited. Good morning, Lynn. We are in the process of brainstorming for Christmas. Christmas placemats, Yvonne, they're already on the list. We've got a couple of placemats there, but thank you very much. Yes, everyone's saying hello. Love the pillow, Corrine. I know I'm this close to saying we're doing one next week. Do you like that? Well, I haven't decided. Don't think we will. But we might do a pillow. I'm so close to saying pillow. Christmas mood bag. Christmas mood bag. Haven't seen one. We'll check it out. Yeah, we'll check it out. Angela, not Angela. What's your name, Franca? Hello. Get it right, Mary. Everyone's saying hello, hello. An event calendar. We've not done one of those. A little bit behind in that area, but you know, not too bad. We could start if we wanted to. I didn't spell calendar right, but I know the look of it. I need leg warmers, lol. My disability means I'm cold most of the year. Actually, Middle Earthians, I don't have that disability, but I am literally always cold from the knees down. It's one of those things. I'm just unlucky like that. Circulation's not good. I was going to say pillow, but you got in first, Corrine. Pillow and a cushion. Yeah, same thing. We could do the same thing. Depends on our mood. I'm always late getting it. Oh, that's all right, Lynn. You haven't missed too much. All we're talking about now is Christmas brainstorm. So if you have any Christmas ideas, and we're not just talking about decorations, we're also talking about items that we can make for our family and friends. Yeah, a hanging basket or for a flower pot or a bowl. Margaret, I'm going to have to turn the page. We'll just go like this side here. Hanging basket. Oh my gosh. Hanging basket means buying a certain kind of thread, like a tough thread. That's the only thing of that. If you use a normal acrylic or a wool, it tends to sag and ruin a little bit, but there you go. Christmas chains, Yvonne, fantastic. I love the idea. They can go on a garland if we decide to do a garland. Christmas chains. I'm heading towards garland. I like the idea. We can make a few decorations and then we can decorate our garland, which I can make for this room. Sounding like a good idea. Excuse me, let me have a drink. Christmas chains. Yep, we've said that already. I love that bag I made. Yes, I saw that, Angela. I was going to click like. I haven't had a chance to look properly at Instagram, but I did see that post. It is a nice idea, Bernadine. We would have to get a certain kind of thread to choose. Mind you, I have a store not far from here. What is it called? I'll think about it, but they sell all cottons, the strong cotton, not your basic 8-ply and 10-ply, although they do have that as well, but they have the tough stuff, which is pretty much what you need for that. So I might have to consider going there. Great minds think alike, Franca. Yes, Corrine. They do crochet gift bags. Okay. Cotton, says Bernadine. It's a cotton. It's like not even cotton. It's like more of rope kind of a material, but a thinner rope. I don't know how to explain it. It's a cotton rope. Can I use that? Cotton rope. But I will let you know if I do decide to do that one day, if not for Christmas. That's sort of an item I've always wanted to do, and you can actually create one. We can have one hanging here if I decide to make one somewhere. The whole room's just going to be smothered in crochet. And yeah, it's a tough cotton. Christmas wreath or a little crochet things to decorate it with. Someone else said Christmas wreath. I'll consider it. It seems like a big task. You got to buy the centerpiece. It's not something that you can, I mean, you can make and stuff it all with hobby fill, but it's a little bit difficult. You have to literally buy that centerpiece and crochet around it. You better start now, Mary. I know, Angela. I better start last month. Do you like that? The bad language skills there. Jute. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called, Margaret? I'll consider that. There is something I've been wanting to make for a long time, but I'll do that as a live antics. Hopefully you like it. A lot of people have told me not to do one online, but I'm going to do one. How are you going to just choose a few projects, Mary, with a list that long? I know, right, hun? Oh, Middle Earth, it's going to be tough. 1 year we've moved, so hang on. 1 year we moved, so we used the baby bed as a Christmas tree. Baby bed as a Christmas tree. It's different. It's very different. All right, so we've got heaps of items. And like Middle Earthian said, choosing some out of those is going to be pretty tough. If we choose a lot of little things, we can make a lot of stuff. If we choose too many big things, you know, we have to cut down where we want. Like we have to chop a lot out. If we do maybe one major big thing, one medium-sized thing, and then a whole lot of little things, we can make more than what we expect. Yeah. All right. So this is some of the ideas that we have. Guys, if you watch this live after the live, you can still also leave a comment in the comment section down below of any items that you did not hear on the live, and you can actually leave that information there for me. Or you can send me a message, private message on Facebook, in the messenger area, or a direct message on Instagram, or you can also message me via my website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com. You can message me any way you like and leave some information. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll make the item that you tell me, but it's on the list and it gives us an opportunity to create. Now we're going to continue the list on Wednesday. Okay, but what I'll do by Wednesday, I'll have an idea of some of the items on the list that I really, really, really liked. And you guys can actually say, right, let's narrow it down now. Yeah. Or if you have more items there, you can actually tell me more again, which will just confuse me just as much. But that's okay. If you still have more Christmas ideas, don't think that the brainstorm is over. Throughout the live, if you still want to let me know some items you thought of just at the last minute, then by all means tell me. The list is open. Yeah, so it's still open. It'll be open until next Wednesday's live, so you'll have plenty of time. No, even on next Wednesday's live, the Wednesday coming live, yeah, it'll still be open then, so you'll have plenty of time to let me know. I'm going to attach all my doilies, I think you mean, together and make it into a tablecloth. Love that idea, Bonnie. Fantastic idea. It's a terrific idea, Bonnie. It's very smart. Christmas wind spinner or Christmas gnome. Angela, let's try Liz. I love that idea. A Christmas wind spinner and a Christmas gnome. Christmas gnome means amigurumi. I don't really want to do amigurumi. Bear with me on that. You know, guys, there's a reason why I don't do amigurumi. They really hurt the hands when I do amigurumi. So there you go. Hello from Dos Manos. I can't say the words. Iowa. I got that one right. Hello, Emily. Lovely to have you here. From Melbourne, Australia. Lovely to have you here. Join our group of discussion of all the Christmas items that you would like to, or some of the items you'd like to see during Christmas as projects here on our channel, as tutorials for you guys, yeah? Yeah, that was a fantastic idea, Bonnie. I was thinking wind spinner. You know what? A wind spinner may be something on the cards, Jody. In case people didn't know this, here in Australia, Christmas is during our summer. So a wind spinner would be lovely, you know, during the warm breeze, having that wind just blowing it through. I think it would be a really good idea. You know, Liz, that might be on the cards. Crochet cord to secure wrapping. Oh, I love that idea. Lenny, I love it. To secure wrapping paper around Christmas presents could have a little flower attached to it. Lenny, that is a fantastic idea. I love it. I put your name here, hun, because it's something I really love that idea. Crochet cord or some sort of strap, if you will, yeah? Slash strap. To wrap presents in. Yeah. Love the idea. With a flower, maybe. Possible flower. And we are in the process of doing flowers. And the reason we're doing flowers is because I've never done flowers on the channel. It's so weird. I have never done them. So I did one this week, which we put on our little, ta-da, there she is. There's really bad lighting here. But Raylene was sort of worried about the color combination, but it is simply divine. So there you go. The gnome could be flat. Okay, Angela. Not Angela. What is with me and Angela today? I've got Angela on the brain. Anne, thank you. We could do a flat one. Let's have a look here. Where have I done gnome? Oh, I've lost it. Crochet. Hey, I've lost the gnome. Wait a minute. Don't go anywhere. Here it is. Hello. Excuse me. She's all over the place. Okay, we got the gnome. I spelt it wrong. You know why I couldn't find it? You know how I spelt it? N-O-B-M-E. A nobe me. That's not even anything like a gnome. This is what happens when you're writing fast. I think, what is that? It could be flat. Okay. Okay. All right. Everyone's saying hello. That's lovely. Yes, that's lovely. Yes, everyone's saying hello. That's wonderful. Thanks, Mary. And that's a terrific idea, Lynn. Christmas name tags. Emily, I don't know how to do that. That would be interesting. How would you put people's names? It would take like forever. You'd have to learn. Mind you, I have been considered doing letters on the channel, and I'll explain why. This is just letters on their own, like an A and a B and a C and a D, like a whole. I'll think about it because it's something I wanted to do for next year, a big project for next year. So there you go. Very interesting. So keep letters in mind for next year, guys. Lanterns, maybe. Lanterns, we can't light them. We'd be in trouble. But we could do crochet ones. Yeah, sure. Like Emily's craft and crochet. I like that, Emily's craft and crochet. Do you know I cannot speak today? I've got no words today. Nothing's coming out. Look, we'll put down Christmas name tag. I tell you what, I cannot. Bleh, bleh. Nothing's coming out. Help me out, guys. Help me speak. Okay, Christmas name tags, you say? Okay, well, let me think about it. I've written it down just in case. I'll think about it. Yes, strap. Couldn't think of the word for string. No, that's okay. Strap, string, same thing. Just, different wording. Good idea, Emily. Plenty of coffee. I don't know what you mean there. Claptrap. Hello. Sorry, I haven't had time to think about the Christmas crochet, but I trust you have plenty of great. There's way too many Claptrap. Don't know how we're going to keep up. We probably won't. Obviously, we won't do all of them. But we will choose some from that list. I was going to ask you about letters. I'd like to put names on stockings. Okay. Now, the letters I was thinking of, you've got to be careful with letters because letters, there's a certain amount of stitches in a letter. Yeah. Now, there are some letters that you can have for small items, like I did, if you remember last year. I won't even talk about last year, but I did my Wow Crochet designs on my jeans. If you remember last year, they weren't even jeans. They were like a khaki pant or something. Anyway, I can't remember what they were, but they don't fit me now. Somebody got fat. No, I mean, somebody put on weight. Oh, I shouldn't have said that word. And they were small letters and they were real tricky. And I had to, because they were small lettering, I had to use really thin cotton. Yeah. But there are different, how can I explain it? There are a different amount of stitches in different size letters. Yeah. So let me stew over letters a little bit because it's one of those things where, well, you didn't do a size I wanted. I wanted big letters. No, I want little letters. I want ones that are this size. And that's the questions you're going to get. But let me think about that for a few months, Jody, because I have been thinking about doing letters for next year's special project. Yeah. Christmas bells for the tree. We did do one last year, Liz, but that's not going to hurt to have another one, a bell for the tree. Yes, we could. Mary's tongue it's not working, Middle Earthian, today. It's all over the place, and I don't know why. I've had plenty of sleep. Drink the spicy water, Mary. Let's just have coffee instead, Jody. A little bit of coffee. All right. Pickle ornaments for Find the Pickle. Find the Pickle. It's not something we do here, but Bonnie, I don't know what that is actually. So there you go. I have that effect. Oh, says Angela, I have that effect. She has that effect. All right, guys, look, that's plenty. Keep your eyes and your mind open to that. And during the live, still give me more. It's okay. Oh, hello, Crossroads. Keep safe. Lovely to have you here. Have you been here before, hun? Because I don't remember your name. It may not have been on our live, but have you been here before? Please let me know. Lovely to have you on. Sorry, I got to go. Take care all. See you all on Wednesday. Okay, we'll see you Wednesday, Yvonne. We haven't done our other stuff today, but that's okay. We'll see you Wednesday. But you have to go. You have to go. All right. So speaking of our other stuff, keep telling me ideas. What do we want to do first? Let's choose the yarn for live antics this week, I think. That's really important. I want to get rid of the yarn from last week. I don't want to confuse anyone. I've left a whole lot of things on the table, so just, ignore them. You know, I'm going to pick up the yarn. You actually saw the yarn in the photo of this live. And the yarns that I have here, and I'm only choosing the 3 colors, and you can decide which colors. Now, this is only for one subscriber. One subscriber gets to choose this, and we haven't decided who yet, but one subscriber gets to choose the color combination of our very first project, which is going to be, and I will tell you because I want you to know, our Christmas stocking. We are using Bendigo Woolen Mills 8-ply yarn. You can use any other yarn you like. You can use a 10-ply or an Aran weight. You don't have to use the DK weight. You can use a chunky yarn. You can use a really thin yarn. You can use whatever you like because we are making a stocking and it can be in any size that you like. Now, before anyone chooses the colors, Daphne, take a step back. We haven't chosen a subscriber yet. So the idea is during our live, we get to choose one subscriber who chooses the colors of the very next project, which is the Christmas stocking. Yay! And that subscriber will also have their name mentioned during our tutorial when it's being produced. So heads up, whoever chooses, be wary that your name will be in the video, the tutorial, yeah? All right. So I've missed a lot of chat, so let's go back. Let's go right back. I have missed a very lot of chat. Mini round basket for Christmas chocks. Yummy. Wrap cellophane around or to give out as little presents. Okay. I like the cord idea, but we could have a few options as well as the flower. If they are flat, they can also be used patches on something like a Christmas cards. Okay. I'm doing my first market fair in the morning. Yes, ma'am. This is Tina. Tina, welcome here on our live. We have a lot of fun on the live. Sometimes we're naughty, but most of the times we're good. We're always good, aren't we, guys? What? No, we're always good. I think this is a wonderful channel. First live for me. Thank you for being so kind. Oh, Bernadine, well, thank you for joining us here. We have a lot of fun. We're about to have big fun in a minute. We're about to do a thing called Dictate and Create after we do our live antics. Now, Dictate and Create is when, I don't know if you remember when you were at school and your teacher did a dictation to you. She dictated something and you had to create the item. That's what we're doing today. It's a little bit of fun. If you are new to crochet, you can struggle with it, but I accidentally, sometimes show you what it looks like, but don't tell anyone. It's supposed to be a secret. You're supposed to only do the item and not see what it is. Okay, it's more like a surprise item, if you will. And it's a bit of fun during our live. So that's what we're going to do in a few minutes after we choose our color combination here. You're so sweet. I just subscribed. I love Christmas. I know, Emily, we love Christmas here at Wow Crochet Designs. I am so big for Christmas. I really, everyone knows I love it more than any time of the year. Like I said last week, I'm not sure if it's because it's summer here in Australia for us. I'm not sure if it's because it's bright. I'm not sure if it's because we spent hundreds of hours with our family members and friends and even some strangers occasionally, right? So I'm not really sure what it is about Christmas, but it's like a buzz. It's a massive buzz. Daphne's already choosing colors. Keep that in mind. Crossroads keepsake. Good luck for tomorrow. Yes. White and green. Oh, Emily's already choosing colors. Claptrap. Yes. How you pick is put numbers on them, then pick. Okay, I got you, Bonnie. That's how I've been doing my other list. We'll talk about that after all this thing we're doing right now. Agree. Oh, Fluffy Kitten's already started. I like traditional Christmas colors, but a royal or something other deep blue is also nice. Now, guys, when we do, I haven't got my Live Antics paperwork with me today. It's way over there. When we did, if you weren't here for Halloween, we did our Halloween show right here. I moved everything off the table and I haven't cleaned up properly yet. I still haven't cleaned up. I usually use the weekend to clean up, really, to be honest with you, because during the week all I do is work. As you do, right? And no one's home today, so I have a full day to myself and possibly a full night to myself. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. So I can, if I wanted to, do some recording today. If I wanted to, I might. Depends on how much noise there is. Usually the weekend it's very noisy in our area. families are getting together, having parties and having fun. Nothing wrong with that. I did want to say one thing, though, before we do anything else. The Pretty as a Peacock blanket, and I'll talk about that on our list as well, is very close to being ready for Monday. Very exciting, very exciting. The border rows, that is. I've done 4 rows already of something, but that's not even the border row yet. That's just a little rim kind of edging thing that's keeping your blanket round, if you will, and straight round, not like bubbled round, yeah? And then we'll work on the border. Get excited for the border. So far we've done 3 rows. Altogether, I'm started the 4th row. Sorry, I could be wrong. I've started the 4th row. Altogether, there may be 7 rows. So it might be another 3 rows. It depends if the next 3 rows work for me, because I haven't tested this, guys. This is all new to me, as it is to you. That blanket there is all new to me. This is something I'm working on as I go along. What I do is I count the the whole thing, and then I divide certain designs that I can use in it. That's the way I work, yeah, when it comes to borders. So just bear in mind that's going to take a little bit longer. And if it's not ready by Monday, it'll be ready by Tuesday. And hopefully I can get it all done in one tutorial. At this stage, it looks like I can because each round is kind of repetitive. You do like 4 stitches and then 4 and then 4, and then you repeat it in the round. The recording time only takes maybe a minute to record that part. So it's being recorded in different times, and it only takes a certain amount of time. Let's do this. Let's go like that. That's gone, we hope, in a second. In a second, that should be gone. And there we go, we're gone. So we get those people, they come on, guys. We delete and get rid of them, and hope for the best. Now, the Pretty as a Peacock blanket definitely coming on Monday or Tuesday. So it'll definitely be finished this week. So get excited. All right. So I would like for people to say me, for anybody who would like to be a part of Live Antics. Now, remember, if you've already done Live Antics, please be wary, you cannot do it again. Oh, we've got Margaret already. We've got Jody M. Oh, Jody, you've been away for so long, hun. I really think that we may have to choose Jody. She's just been away for so long. Oh, poor Jody. And Fluffy Kitten says, oh, we've got a lot of me's. You know what, guys? Don't stress, because we do this every Saturday. If I don't choose you this Saturday, get excited, because we do this every Saturday, yeah? So don't stress if I don't pick you. Oh, now it's too much to pick. Look at all these people. We've had Margaret, hasn't done one. We've had Jody, who's been away for so long. We've had Fluffy Kitten. Fluffy Kitten, have you done one? I think you've done one, haven't you, hun? Daphne hasn't done one. Oh, Angela. Oh, so many people. Oh, no, how am I going to pick? Oh, no. Single crochet and embroidery, the names. Yes, for Christmas. Yes. I was just about to say me, but I know I can't. Well, look, we'll have time in the future to do second chances, but because we still have other people that haven't had that opportunity to choose. Now, just remember, guys, your name will go in the tutorial. Okay, so if you don't want your name to go in the tutorial, you can't be a part of this. On Stephanie as well. So many people want to do it. What am I going to do? I'm going to sit in the corner and cry. It's going to be so hard. Shall I put names down and put them in a little... I haven't even got my hat here. We can put them in some... Oh, we can put them in the cauldron. We'll put the names in the cauldron. What do you reckon, guys? Shall we do that? Let's do that. It's going to take forever. I'll do it slowly while we're doing other things, yeah? I think we should do that, because I'm really worried that... Oh, hang on, we'll do it in this book here. It's a smaller notepad. It's not going to waste too much paperwork. All right, so who did we have? I don't remember now. Margaret? We had Margaret. Margaret's one. Oh, look, it's going to make a mess of this notepad. It's one of those notepads. If you take one page out, the opposite side comes out. Just talk amongst yourselves, guys. Let's talk amongst yourself. All right, so we started off with, oh my gosh, look how far back it goes. What? Margaret. Margaret's one. It will take forever. You just talk amongst yourselves, guys. Jody M. Oh, I'm not leaving enough space. Jody. Hello. M. The handwriting is terrible, guys, so when I show you, don't judge me, yeah? Well, Fluffy, you've already done it, haven't you? I'm not sure. I'll pop your name down in case you haven't. And then we'll talk if you have. If you have, I have to cross you off. Daphne hasn't done one. Daphne. Who else? Angela hasn't done one. Angela. Bernadine, the new lovely lady who's just joined us today. Bernadine. And Crossroads, also new. Are you new, honey? I'm not sure. I think you're new. Yeah, I think you're new. Who else? Emily's new as well. I don't know if I've left enough space between the names. Stephanie, we'll pop Stephanie's name down as well. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I'm going to put them in a barrel, seriously. We can't. Fingers want to type. You're not allowed to, Lenny. You haven't chosen yet. Claptrap hasn't. Pop Claptrap's name down. And who else? Good luck, everyone. Thank you, Green Butterfly. I am new. You are new. All right. Look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 names. And I've ripped out the page. Now, don't mind my messy handwriting. There they all are. I didn't want to show you like that. It's so messy. I'm going to cut each one because it's going to be so hard. Just talk amongst yourselves. All right. For Dictate and Create, we're going to make something different while I do this. We're going to talk about something different for Dictate and Create. Look, it's different every week anyways. In actual fact, I don't even know if we've done one of these on the channel. Isn't that interesting? But keep in mind, guys, this Dictate and Create that we're doing today, we're going to be doing something in the future with it. I haven't done one yet either. Haven't you, Fluffy? Well, I'll pop your name down, hun. I thought you had. Sorry, darling. I'm sorry. You're just such a cute name that I'm just going to call you Fluffy. You know who you are. I'm not going to write the whole word out. Well, she's so slack, isn't she? You know what it is? It's just a lot of people's names here. The bonus is we'll actually keep these names in a little hat. I'm not going to put it in a cauldron. I'll put it in a hat. Because you know what? I'll put it in our little green hat if I can reach it. It's way up the top somewhere. It doesn't have to be in a hat either. It can be in, I don't know, something. I'm looking around the room. What can it be in, guys? Can you see anything that it can be in? I'd put it in my cup, but it's dirty. There's good coffee in there. Hey, it's good coffee. I gotta have my coffee. All right, so there we go. We've cut it all up. Is there anyone else who hasn't actually had one and would still like to do one? I've got all the names here. You put the pickles on the tree and whoever finds it gets a prize. Oh, that's different, Bonnie. It's not something we've done. A yarn bag will do. A yarn bag. Okay, a yarn bag as well. All right, Lenny. I've got one of those on the list anyway. All right, so I think we've got one of those. We've got bag on the list. You know what? I know what to do. Here we go. I'm going to empty out some yarn from one of these bags. Thank you. Yeah, a yarn bag is in. We'll use a yarn bag. That's what you meant, yeah? Okay. Fluffy kitten goes in the bag. In the bag she goes. There we go. To draw out from. Thank you. I got you, Lynn. Claptrap goes in the bag. Emily goes in the bag. Everybody's in the bag. I don't mean to put you in bags. Crossroads in the bag. Was Emily and Crossroads the same thing? Oh, wait a minute. Is Emily and Crossroads the same thing? Oh, I've forgotten now. No, they're two different things, are they? Someone help me here. Oh, they're two different things. I got it. Yeah, I know. Bernadine in the bag. You're in the bag too, Bernadine. No, thank you, Emily. Thanks, darling. Okay, Stephanie in the bag. You're in the bag. Angela, you're in the bag. Scandinavian tradition equivalent to hide a blanched almond in the rice. Daphne, you're in the bag. Jeez, I've got bad handwriting, guys. I don't know how you put up with me. You're Tina. Hello, Tina. Lovely name. Fluffy, you're in the bag. Well, you're in the bag, Crossroads. There you go. The lovely Jodie M, you are in the bag. This sounds terrible, guys. I don't mean to put you in bags, but anyway. Margaret, you're in the bag. You've been called worse, have you? Angela, you're so funny. They're going to do that. There they are. Ooh, they're going to do that. Oh, dust everywhere. Oh, let me drink my coffee before the dust goes in there. It's gone cold, so I can't drink it. Doesn't matter. I'll make another one after the live. Look at that. Look at that. Dictate and Create. Oh, my gosh. I think I've forgotten my hook. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doesn't matter. You guys can, well, I was going to say I'll do it without you, but I can't. You can do it without me, but you can't because I don't know. Oh, I have hooks here. Hey, I have hooks in there. Shall we do it now? Are you ready now, guys? Yeah, welcome, Tina. That's right. I'm late for a very important date. No time to talk, no time to sing. I'm late. Where does that come from, Ozzy? It's like 100 years old. I'm no bag. I'm not sure what you mean there. But there you go. Are we ready? I think we're gonna choose now before we do dictate and create, yeah? Do it now. Oh, look at that. Let's pick one. We have one. And the winner is Angela. Bad handwriting. I'm so sorry. But Angela, you are our choice today, Angela. You know what? I'm going to leave these names in the bag. What do you reckon? We'll leave them in the bag. I'll just get another bag for something else and we'll leave them in the bag. In fact, I'll reread them again next Saturday and we will choose from them and we'll also choose from any new people that come in. Angela, congratulations. Yes, you are going to choose a color combination of our very first Christmas project, which is a Christmas stocking. Angela, lucky girl, lucky girl. These are the colors. You can choose one color. You can choose two colors. Or you can choose all three colors. Angela, you will need a 4-ply. I'm sorry, let's try that again. You will need a 4mm hook. Angela, which colors would you like to choose? Which colors? You can choose all three. You can choose two. You can choose just one. So there you go. All of them, says Angela. She ain't fussy. She wants them all. Don't mess with Angela. So Angela has chosen green, red, and white. Actually, it is a frost. Yeah, this is clover. This is frost if you're buying Bendigo Woolen Mills. And this one is the luxury sunrise. My favorite of all reds is this one right here. As you know, I'm a big red fan. So these are the three colors that we will be making for our very first Christmas project. It will be a Christmas stocking. I can't guarantee it'll be finished by the end of the week, but we're putting it down for this week. Okay? In fact, I wrote it down for, and let's hope we can make it. I wrote it down for Christmas Thursday. I put it down for Thursday's tutorial. That doesn't mean I might get it done by Thursday. Fingers crossed. I will. Just don't quote me on it. I'm still trying to work it out from last year. Who remembers last year? I got it half done. And I had a lot of trouble with, a lot of people have it as well, with the ball of the foot, which is, here we go. Let's get our little dolly, which is that part of the foot right there. So I had a bit of trouble there, and I know a lot of people do. So I want to make it so it's basic for the newbie as well as good enough for the more advanced. I don't know what you want to call it. Exceptional for the well advanced, yeah, but we'll see. But definitely making a stocking this week at some stage. Get excited. Let's talk about this week's items real quickly before we do live antics, and they are Pretty as a Peacock blanket on either Monday or Tuesday, pattern writing day on either Monday or Tuesday, so whichever comes first, yeah. Live Wednesday, first Christmas project. Thursday, which is, did I say Wednesday? Yeah, Thursday, which is our Christmas stocking. And we are doing our video vlog on Friday. You'll be seeing some more video vlogs, and they are videos where I just talk. I have a little information here, some gear that I'm doing at the moment, and I just talk. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to where we were. Okay, choose wisely, Angela. We've got that already. She's chosen. Yes, everyone's done. Lovely. Yes, Mary, will you put? Mary will put you in the naughty corner. Always. That's the heel, Mary. The ball, the heel, you know what I mean. Yep. The base of that foot, you know, that really corner edge. Oh, it's tough. Busy, says Bernadine. Yes, busy, yes, I know. Oops, I mean heel. Heel, ball, whatever. Knocked Marge's head on the table. Don't worry about it. She survives. She puts up with a lot, Marge. She puts up with a lot. I put my alert on. I hope I don't miss anything. Emily, there is an alert where it says all notifications. If you do, just go back to our videos one by one. We probably do at least two tutorials a week at the moment. Don't quote me on it. It just depends on how big they are. Sometimes we only get one in a week. And we do have the Pretty as a Peacock blanket border coming up, which is a big video. So bear with me on that one, yeah? I need to go to work. Oh, Liz, we'll talk soon, hun. That's okay. When you get a chance, go back to this time, Liz, at 1 hour and 10 minutes, and you can do the live antics with us so you can make this next project. You are on, yes. I'm on fire. Oh, thanks, Bernadine. A stocking could be good practice for making real socks. Claptrap. I love the way you think, honey. I really do. You're a bit like Anne McSee. You have that thinking cap on for crochet all the time. No need to make two of the same yet. Okay. All right. So close your eyes and point. Guys, I'm going to have to get up for a minute because I forgot my crochet hook. And I'm surprised. In fact, I'm going to use the Aran weight. Can you just give me 1 second, guys? I can't believe I forgot my hook. It's just something I never do. So give me 1 second while I just reach out and grab a hook from, I don't usually come this way, so here we go. Anyway, what hook do we want? 5mm hook. I'm going to have to open up one of my Knit Pros. Okay, I hope you haven't touched any yarn, guys. Please don't touch any yarn. I'll have to, start smacking people. Start smacking people. Hello. Okay, well, I'm actually opening up one of my hooks. Can you believe that? What? All right. I have a Knit Pro in hand. It's a 5mm hook. You will need it for your yarn. You can use any color. I'm going to use the color that we used from, actually, yeah, I will. I'll use the color that we used for our flower this week. Yeah. So we go quiet when Mary says, talk amongst yourselves. Everyone goes quiet, don't they? I had to write this down because my brain, it shuts down. I can't show you. You're not allowed to see it. Okay, so my brain shuts down with this one because it's not tricky. It's not. It's just a lot to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got it. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got it. I had to check. All right, you need to grab your yarn. You can use any yarn, any hook size you like. Oh, that's right. We've got 2 colors. Oh, where's my other one? Let's go for, you know what? Let's grab this color. I like this color. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. It's like a mint. Yeah, it is a mint. A mint. We'll go mint. And we'll go, look at that. Look at that. It's a mess. But we're going to use it anyway. All right. Now, okay, for something like this, if you're going to use this particular piece to see both sides, you will need to cut your yarn at the end of the round and weave it in. But if you're only seeing one side of it, and I'll talk about that in the future, then you can carry yarn up the back. Okay, so there you go. But for now, I'm going to cut. All right, so in the meantime, I'm going to use the little mint green to start with. Okay, and we're going to make a slip knot, which everyone can do. You just make a little knot, a tiny little knot. We'll do that together like that. But the rest is all hidden. This is what Dictate and Create is for those newbies who have joined us. I tell you what to make, and I'm making it as well. So we're all making it, and in word from word, and then you guys create exactly what I say. And hopefully we come up with the same thing. Do you love it? Now, the neighbours have got some music happening in the background, but just bear with us. He's actually a musician next door, he and his wife. So if you hear music, I do apologise. But hopefully it's not that loud. Yep. All right. So we're going to chain 4. And a chain is yarn over your hook, pull a loop through 1. Yarn over your hook, pull it through a second one. Yarn over, pull through the 3rd. Yarn over, pull through the 4th. And I'm working with you. All right. Then what you're going to do, I'll let everyone catch up. Everyone catch up. 4 chains you need. 4 little chains. 4, 4. Look at this little thing go. It's actually shaking as we speak. How weird is that? Because I'm leaning on the table. That's why. She's all over the place. Are you ready? Pop your hook when you've finished your 4 chains. Just do it on your desk. Do it on the desk. When you finish your 4th chain, you pop your hook in the very first chain that you made, because we're going to do a slip knot. we're going to join our circle to make a circle, right? So you pop your hook in that first chain, pull a loop through that first chain and pull it through to the loop on your hook. Now, I don't know what you have at the moment. I'm looking at, oh, my coffee is so cold and I don't know what you have. But I'll not show you, okay? How'd you go, everyone? All ready to go? All right, chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. We got it? At this stage, you should have a circle, and then you should have a chain 3. Yeah? I'm looking down at the pattern. And in that circle, we're going to put 2 double crochets. And a double crochet is yarn over your hook, pop it in the circle. You can crochet over your tail if you like. Pull a loop through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. How are we going, guys? Yeah? You're going to do another one. Hook in the circle, pull a loop through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So you needed chain 3 and 2 double crochets all in the same circle, same center. Mary is bagging you. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? What? Am I doing anything wrong? Okay, are you ready? Chain 2. 1 and no, I'm sorry, chain 1. I do apologize. So chain 1, you're going to do 3 double crochets in the center. Off you go and do 3 double crochets. You know how to do 3 double crochets now because you've already done 2. So now I want you to do 3 double crochets. 2 and 3. You can use that voice if you like. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So how'd you go? You should have chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. Yes? Chain 1. Another 3 double crochets. 2. Easy. I love when we do this because no one talks. No, I don't love it because I like when you talk. All right, so do another 3 double crochets. All right. Now, these are called cluster sets. Now, no matter what you say, I will not show you what I mean by a cluster set. All right. She's just naughty. Look, I'm trying to help the newbies, yeah? Okay, so you should have 1, 2, 3 cluster sets at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to have, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. 3, 6. You need 6 cluster sets. So chain 1 in between each cluster set. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So you need to do another 3 more sets. Okay, so 3 sets of 3 double crochets and chain 1s. Does that make sense? Excuse me, just talk amongst yourselves because my yarn's getting all caught up. 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Excuse me, just, I'm counting here. Don't disturb me while I'm counting. They're all thinking, stop talking. Oh, yes. Well, it's very crowded in there. Have you noticed? Chain 1. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need 2 more sets. Well, I don't know what you need. Okay, so 1 set. I'm taking my time, guys. I hope you're doing well. Not too funny. Oh, I'm glad you think I'm funny, Emily, because sometimes I try to be, but sometimes it's just, I don't know. I'm just a bit weird like that. But that's okay. It's all right. Everybody loves me sometimes. Sometimes. Not always. It's really crowded in here. Look, it is really crowded. But, you have to do this. Otherwise, you're not a part of Dictate Create. Wait, I needed to tie another piece of yarn. That's all right. Take your time. All right, I've done 1, 2, 3. Hang on a minute. She's messed up. She's got 2 double crochets in her second one. Hang on, how many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Excuse me, guys. She has one job. It's not a granny circle. Well, it sort of is, but not. And 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Excuse me. Just can't get it right. She can't get it right. She keeps messing up. It's the stress of live. Doing it live. Okay, so 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets. Far out. Have I made a mistake again? 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Just hang on a minute. I'm working on my last cluster. All right. 3, 3. That's 2. 3. That's 3. 3. That's 4. Oh, you know what I did? I just missed a double crochet in the 5th one. I'm sorry. I'm just talking to me. In the 5th one. Chain 1. And now we're doing our last cluster set. Well, I am because I just keep messing it up. Okay, last cluster set, 2 and 3 without the H. Chain 1 at the very end of your round. Are we all there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we all there? Corinne's done. Is anyone not done? I'm happy to wait until you type yes or no. You like that? No. You're there, are you, Jody? Thank you. I'm going to count my cluster sets. They are 1 cluster set, 2 cluster sets, 3 cluster sets, 4 cluster sets, 5 cluster sets, 6 cluster sets. That's really deep. I don't know if I can do that again. I tried. Then you're going to make sure you've got that chain 1 after your 6th cluster set. All right. I'm just watching. That's all right, Angela. That's fine. All right. So now we're going to slip stitch in the very... Okay. I should have put a stitch marker here. In the very first chain 3 that you made, on that very top chain, slip stitch into that. So you pop your hook through 2 of those loops, yeah, in that top chain. Pull a loop through. Oh, it's so tight, she crochet, so tight. Excuse me. Here we go. And pull it through to the loop on your hook. She has 1 job. Now, you can wait. I need to do 2 more clusters. Well, let's hold up for claptrap. And while we do hold up for claptrap, I wanted to talk to everyone about this particular thing that we're making today. In the future, we will be making something that's based around this. That's all I'm saying. Based around what we are creating today. So this today is just a little bit of fun, and you can use it for whatever you want. It's not going to be big. It's going to be small. So you can use it for whatever you want. But we will be creating something exciting in the future using this particular project that we're making today, just for a bit of fun. All right. I am going to cast off. You don't need to. If you want to find a way to use the same color, I would just, no, you would probably need to slip stitch the next 2 double crochets across and get into the next corner if you want to use the same yarn again for the next round. Personally, I'm going to cast off. And when we do our project in the future, I'll probably cast off as well. Casting off is just pulling up a loop and cutting your yarn. Yeah? And you don't have to if you don't want to. If you want to use the same one, you can. I really don't like this color. Let me get another one. What goes well with the mint? I don't like the pink. Let's have a look. Oh, no blue. Oh, you know what? I see red. I love my reds. She's so naughty. She sounds so evil when she talks about red. Well, isn't red colour? It's a dark colour, isn't it? All right. So you can attach your next colour in any corner or any one of those chain 1 spaces that you like. And how I like to attach the yarn, you can use a knot. You can use anything you like. I'm just going to, and I'm not going to show you how to do it because I don't want you to see, but I like to find 1 chain space and pop my hook in. But I'm not going to show you how to do it, right? And then I like to grab the thread. So hopefully when you're doing yours, you're doing the same. But you can do whatever you like. We're pulling a loop through like that. Then I like to pass my yarn forward, which you can't see. And then I like to chain 1, 2, and 3, which you still can't see. And if you want, and you're new to crochet, I would pop a stitch marker right on top of that chain 3, yeah? And then I like to do in that center two double crochets. I apologize. So, and then I won't show you how to do those 2 double crochets at all ever. Such a bad person, aren't I? But I'm bad in a good way. You like that? All right. So you've done your 2 double crochets. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Angela. I didn't show anything to anybody. I can't even look at the camera when I say this. All right, are you ready? So you've done your chain 3 and your 2 double crochets. I'm slowing it down, baby cakes, just for you. Oh, that's so exciting. You know what? It doesn't matter what I'm crocheting, and it doesn't matter. It can be something that small or something that big. I do get overly excited. It's one of those things that I even start to shake when I get excited. So there you go. Okay, so have we done our chain 3 and 2 double crochets for those of you who have all into the same space? Yes, all into the same space. Yes. If you've done your chain 3 and your 2 double crochets, then you need to chain 1, and in the same space, you're putting another 3 double crochets. So go for it. Put your 3 double crochets all into the same space. Yeah. Now I'm going to do 3 rows with you today, and then if you want to do more, you can just like head off and do more. Yeah. Just be wary that something like this, the larger you make, the more wavier it becomes. Just a heads up there, just to let you know. It's produced more for a smaller project unless you're making something interesting, right? So what you should have in that one corner space, because it is called a corner cluster set. What? You should have chain 3, 2 double crochets, I'm looking down at the pattern, and then chain 1 and 3 double crochets all in that same corner. Too easy, yeah? Then you chain 1 to get out of the corner, yeah? And you jump straight into the very next chain 1 space. And you do what? You do another corner. Do you? Hang on. Another corner. Yeah. So jump into the very next space and you do another corner cluster set, which is 3, 2, 3, or 3 double crochets. I'm sorry, not 2. 3, 1, 3. 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. I'm thinking of a granny square. Don't do a granny square because this is not a granny square. What? It is not a granny square at all. Actually, I probably shouldn't have used this red. I find it a little bit too much for this color, but that's okay. If you have gotten to your space where you have a tail, you can actually crochet over your tail in the corner space. I'm going to do that in a minute for our very next corner. I'm going to show you. Well, I'm going to tell you how it's done. So once you do your next corner space, you're going to chain 1. Now, I'll have no one playing up in my classroom. Thank you very much. If anybody plays up, I'm going to send you to the principal's office, which we don't have one. We can make one. All right, in the very next corner. Are we ready for the next corner? Is everyone ready for that next corner? Say no if you're not, and I will wait. And while I'm waiting, let's go back to some of our Christmas items. Jodie's ready, is she? That's lovely. I'm so glad, Jodie. Is anyone not ready? I'm happy to wait for you to type no. Otherwise, in a couple of seconds' time, we will do our very next section. Like 2 chains, 2. You could use 2, but in this case, just for this particular project, I'm just using 1. Now, we can use chain 3, a chain 2. Yes, we are in our 3rd corner now. Now, like I said before, I would never show you, but what I like to do when I'm doing this corner with a tail, if you've already done your tail, it doesn't matter. But I like to yarn over my hook, jump, grab that tail in the back of my hands, jump into the corner, pull it through, and crochet over that tail. Now it's crocheted over, and do my first corner cluster set. And I won't show you because I don't want you to see me doing it. But as you can do it, you can actually see that little knot hiding under your red set. Yeah, you can see the knot is hidden now. Not that I'm showing you anything. Yeah. Then you chain 1, finish off your corner in there. So it's 3 double crochets, chain 1,
and 3 double crochets. No, it's not a poppy, Angela. It's not a poppy. Not at all. Not at all. You could have used cotton. I forgot to mention. It is something that would be better with the cotton, I think. Chain 1, you're going to repeat those corner spaces until you get to the end of the very last corner that you have. So jump into every corner doing your 3 1 3, yeah, and then chain 1 in between each corner. Don't forget to chain 1. In actual fact, all you have to remember is chain 1 in between each set. Every time you do a 3 double crochet set, chain 1, 3 double crochet set, chain 1. But make sure you've got 2 sets in the one corner. Sound good? I think that's easy. Then what we'll do is we'll talk about something else while everybody's catching up. Yeah. But there you go. It's something that is a little bit of fun. We like to do dictate and create. I don't know how long this will go for. It takes up a lot of time on our live. I'm already an hour and a half in, and we've kind of not really halfway through this one. But you know what? Like I said, I will show you the basis, and then you can head off on your own and do the rest. Once you do the next row, the rows after that are easy. But I think the next row must be done for you to see what the next section will be. So I'm actually in my last corner, but don't be in a hurry, guys. I won't do anything until everybody catches up. Yeah, I'll just talk about something else as I do. Now, for those of you who watched our production on Monday, you would know that my daughter, Frances, was in it. She played Lance the Vamps. Now, Lance was actually one of the puppets I really enjoyed watching during the production. If you didn't know this, I was supposed to be Lance. And my daughter came to visit, and she had done the little song. If you've watched the show, you'll know what I mean. There's a little song in there. It's, 4 lines or something. And she was so good at it that I thought, no, I can't do it. I can't do Lance. So I asked her, can you do Lance for me? She says, but I can only come on a Saturday. I said, fine, we'll do it after the live. So last week's live, an hour after everybody left, we made the production right here. And when you asked last week, Corrine, I think it was, said, when are you recording it? I didn't want to tell you I was recording it after the live. So we recorded it that day. We ate lunch, myself, Frances, and Auntie T. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. Auntie T was Winnie the Secret. I really have got the hiccups. Auntie T was Winnie the Secret Witch, and I was Spike, and obviously Guy, because Guy I always do anyway. So there you go. What? I was also voiceover. I also wrote the story, the script. I also made the stage. I did everything except the 2 puppets' voices, which were done by Frances and Auntie T. All done? We're all done? All right. So what I'll do, at the end of the round, you chain 1 like normal, right? So don't do another chain, just chain 1, yeah? And you slip stitch in the top of your chain 3, in that 3rd stitch. Now, if you've put a stitch marker in your stitch, then you slip stitch in that stitch with a stitch marker, yeah? Pull a loop through and pull it through to the loop on your hook. Once again, you can slip stitch into the next corner, but I'm going to cut my thread. And when I do a project like this, I probably will cut. I don't know. We'll see. I'll show you 2 different ways and you can decide. The reason I cut, I find that when you slip stitch across, it makes that area a little bit thicker. It's okay when you're using 1 color, but if you're using 2 colors, I do like to cut. But then there's a lot of weaving in as well. All right, so if you have all, I don't know what I've done here, made a big mess. If you're all up to date, what I want you to do is find another corner to go into. So you've got quite a few corners now. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners. You shouldn't have anything less than 6, and you shouldn't have anything more, otherwise you've made a little boo-boo. It's a little boo-boo. A little boo-boo. What I want you to do is find a corner anywhere you like. I like to find, not that I'm going to show you what my piece looks like, but just in case you're looking, which you're not, and I'm not showing you, I like to find a corner where there's no threads. Now I'm going to use the mint again, but I'm not showing you this. My hands are not happy. We'll have to watch later to get it all. That's all right. And you're going to pop your hook through that little corner and then grab the little tail, passing it forward and crocheting over it if that's what you like. So we're chaining 1, 2 and 3, and you can pop a stitch marker on that third one if you like, but I'm not showing you anything. So naughty. All right, in that same corner you're going to do a corner, and you know what a corner is, but in this case you're only doing 2 double crochets because your chain 3 will act as a double crochet. Okay, and then you're chaining 1 and then you're doing your 3 double crochets. So what you have in that corner is chain 3, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, all in the same corner. You can pop your little tail at the back if you've been crocheting over it. Too easy. Don't forget to chain 1 when you come out of your corner. That's what I was thinking, Emily, maybe. Well, an octagon is more of an 8-sided shape. This is not 8 sides, so hence the word 6. Now, I didn't say that. I didn't. A nail. I know I didn't plan that actually. I only just changed my nails the other day because of, obviously because of Halloween. Now, what happened was with Halloween, I still had some of my Halloween nails whilst I was recording the Pretty as a Peacock blanket. So part of the border will have Halloween nails and part of them will have these nails. So I do apologize in advance for that, but I had to do part of the border. I had to start because each round, as you know, and if you haven't done our Pretty as a Peacock blanket, I will leave a link to that blanket in the description box down below and you can create that one. All right, have we done our first corner? Jump into, now here's a little something I want to show you, but I don't want to show you because I don't want you to see. You've got your corners here and you've got this little tiny space in between those corners. Now, that little tiny space is a side of your piece. So you've chained your 1 to get out of the corner. You're going to jump into that little tiny side space. That's not a corner. And you're going to put 3 double crochets. It's not a corner. So just pop your 3 double crochets in that side space. And when you do your 3 double crochets, you're chaining 1 and you're going into the very next corner. And you're doing a corner. Super duper easy. Yeah. So your piece will start growing so you'll have more sides to work with. But for now, we're just going to work on this side. I'm going to show you 3 rows only, and then you can go ahead and do more. Just focus on the fact that this will curl the bigger it gets. Just remember that, yeah? So it's sort of a project that you really only want to make a small piece with. And if you want to do the curl, then we get into something really big. Now, there's after you do that corner, there's another side space coming up. You need to do chain 1 to get out of the corner, remember? Yeah? And then jump into your side space with 3 double crochets. So it's super easy, yeah? I say that, but it's not easy for new crocheters because they're new, yeah? Once you do your straight side, you chain 1 and you jump into the next corner. Yeah, so I think you know what you're doing when it comes to the sides, and I think you know what you need to do when it comes to the corners, remembering to chain 1 in between each, plus the set for starters, but also in between each corner, in the corner, sorry, as well. Yeah, so stay focused on that. And I've crocheted over the tail in this one as well. All right, now what I want you to do is continue in that manner all the way through this round or shape, whatever you want to call it. And don't forget to chain 1 in between the spaces and chain 1 in the corner as well. Remember, when you're going to those side spaces, you are only doing 3 double crochets. Trying to make it sound professional. It's not professional. Well, no, it is, because how many people do you know do dictate and create on their channel? Maybe there are people out there. I don't know. I don't watch everyone, you know. Do I look like I have time to watch everyone? I will be able to do it if I see it. Well, we are going to do one like this, Angela, on the channel in the future. Not with this yarn, with something else, we are going to make something like this on the channel. And it's very similar to the granny stitch, Angela, so you will be able to do this, which is good because I know you like the granny stitch. I love the granny stitch too. One of my many favorite stitches to do. You guys know the V stitch or the double crochet V stitch. There's two types, or a V stitch with different chains in there as well. Is one of my favorite stitches to create on the channel, I think. But hopefully you're doing well with your piece. Now in this round you have 6 flat sides, which you'll be putting 3 double crochets in, like 3 double crochets 6 times, right, on the flat sides. And you will have 6 corners, so you will need your 3 double crochets in the corners, not forgetting to put your chain 1 in between all of them, in between everything. Chain 1. I say that because I'm pretty sure I've forgotten one, but we'll see at the end. We'll just do this row, and then I'll explain what you can do. And you may even notice, even with this one here, that it is starting to kind of have a little tiny bit of a wave effect to it. It does settle a little bit when you wash and block it, but oh, I forgot to finish off a corner. Oop, I jumped straight into a side without finishing off. Well, excuse me, I did it twice, not even once. She's all over the place. She's just doing clusters. She's doing clusters. That's all she's doing. Bad girl. Bad girl. I don't know if anyone else is on. I know you're all doing your little side, but I haven't seen anybody talk for a while. Let's just see if they're still out there. I know you're all busy doing this corner. This corner. I'm doing a corner when I said that. This particular round. I like it. I hate to block my projects, I know. But I actually don't mind the blocking process. You're done. Bernadine, fancy schmancy, you're so fast. I would have been fast too if I didn't mess up the corner twice. I had to go back the 2 sides. What? She had to go back 2 sides. And you're done. Who else is done? Don't square really get... yeah, they do get dirty. They do. I wash and block everything. You guys know I'm very pedantic with my blocking. Very, very pedantic. Corinne is done. The champions today are, who was the first one? Bernadine and then Corinne. I'm just watching and being quiet. That's hard to do. I got called away, so I couldn't participate. That's all right. You're from Brazil. Well, hello from Brazil. Another Brazilian. We've got a few Brazilians on today. How about that? Lovely to have you here. And we are doing I'm doing my very last corner almost. I would love to know how to block. Bernadine, I have so many tutorials here on blocking. You can actually, I have a playlist called Blocking Your Squares or Blankets or whatever else have you. So check out that playlist. If you like, I'll also leave that playlist in the description box down below, and you can have a look at that afterwards. Oh, Marcia, very lovely to have you here, Marcia. My name is Mary, and this is Wow Crochet Designs, where we create, and we're actually creating as we speak, Marcia. We are creating as we speak, and if you wanted to make this, you can actually rewatch the live from, I think, about an hour onwards, I think it was. If you are finished, when you are finished, chain 1 and slip stitch into the top chain of your chain 3 from the beginning. And right now you are at a part where you can actually just repeat your rounds. But what I'm going to do is talk to you first before you go ahead and do that. We're not going to make any more. You can cut your thread if you like. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. I just cut my thread. But there you go. And you should have that. Ta-da! Now this will get wavy. It will. It is known to be wavy. You could have also chained 2 in between your corners as well. This can be used as a coaster as it is. You weave in all your ends and you can use it as a coaster. Now, if you wanted to make it bigger, you see these sides that you have here. Before you only had 1 space where you put your cluster set in. Now you'll have 2 spaces. But again, if you create this bigger, it's going to wave, which means you bring your points together like that and you can start making a little jacket. Yeah. Well, that's the start of a jacket. And that's how they do the the little jackets that you've seen. You see those little jackets. Well, I say little, that's for a baby, but like even small, you can make it bigger and bigger, and you can make an adult version. All right. And you can just keep going and make yourself a little jacket. Okay. So we may be making one of those in the future. So keep your eyes peeled for that. It won't be before Christmas, so don't get excited. Okay. So heads up there. But we may be making a jacket like that in the future. Get way too excited. We will be creating it from something like that. Maybe not this yarn. You know me, I'm very fussy when it comes to wearables. I like to make it on the yarn that I like. It'll most likely be Bendigo Wool and Mills wool, or it will be something new. So it just depends on what's happening at that time. So you keep going and going and going until you get your sides become bigger. Again, it will wave. So don't stress, it will wave. Could do using Magic Circle. I love using that. I use Magic Circle all the time, Lenny, now. Since maybe about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, I started using the Magic Circle. Yep. The only method that really works on acrylic is hot steam, but you have to be careful not to get too close. Now, I've done a steaming one. I've done a steaming blocking and a normal blocking in one blocking tutorial. Now, if you remember last year, we did the swatch blanket of 2021. I'll pop a link to that blanket in the description box down below as well. In that tutorial, that blocking tutorial, I used the normal washing and blocking and the steam washing and blocking, because we used this acrylic yarn. Actually, we use the stuff that I've got here. We used that acrylic yarn, and I did show everyone that steam blocking is better for acrylic during that tutorial. So check that out. There's a lot of different blocking methods that you can use. You can use a spray method. You can soak. I like to soak and then pin them on the board. But the acrylic worked better. The acrylic, I should say, worked better with the steam blocking that I did last year. And again, you've got to remember not to put your steamer too close to your piece, or you can burn it, which is true. Yeah. Could do using Magic Circle. Yes, I do Magic Circle all the time. I have a small steamer. Hooray. I have a small steamer, Bernadine. That's the one I use. It's actually my steamer. I didn't even purchase it. It came free with some. I spent a lot of money at the supermarket, and I had like these points, and it said, what would you like to buy with your points? And I thought, oh, look at that little hand steamer. Let's try that. I bought it. It works. It works fine. I didn't buy it. It was a freebie because of all the points I'd raised. I spent a lot of money at the supermarket. We eat a lot here, okay? Heads up. Can't you tell? We eat a lot, all right? We're big eaters here. I had a red heart baby yarn for tonight's project. I really like it, but I cannot buy it easily in the UK. All right, so you're from the UK, Claptrap. We knew that already. Off topic, I got the iPhone holder done, but larger, for hubby's iPad for his birthday. He loves it. I'm now going to do the iPhone one for me and crochet those little flowers for it too. Now, I'm telling you right now, this has been heaven sent for me. I have used this, and I'm kicking myself for not having done this in the past, because for a long time I was like having the phone like this and kind of sitting it on pillows, and I just made this, and it's the best thing I ever did. I use it all the time. When I'm cooking, I have it in the kitchen while I'm doing my cooking. When I cook, if you didn't know this, guys, when I cook, that's when I watch YouTube, because I have the time to stop crocheting. Yeah. But I'm cooking and watching YouTube at the same time, usually burning things. I mean, no, not really. I have burnt stuff. But usually when I'm cooking, I pop that on and it works. Yeah, it works. And it's great. Sometimes I pop it on and listen to music, dance around the house, the YouTube music going, yay, because that's what I do. I love it, Mary. So practical, which is so me. That's the same with me, Lynn. I like to create things on the channel that are practical, which is probably why I never did flowers to begin with. It's probably why I love doing things like this. Oh, I've tangled it all up. Excuse me. Give me one moment. Talk amongst yourselves again. Don't touch any yarn. One more time. probably why I wanted to make this. I've always loved these purses. I've always, when I was growing up, I saw people with their little purses, you know, open up their purses and take out their little coins, you know. With me, it's little balls of yarn, yeah. And I like to keep my little purse in my bag. It's actually been here the whole time, this purse. I have not moved it off the table. I did the production and I bought a couple of things back, which is a pen in my book and that, which is really weird. Everything else is way over there and stacked in piles until I clear up this room, which is this weekend anyway. Once I clear up this room, all that stuff will be gone. You won't see it. These tubs that I used to hold the table up during the production, they sit in a corner, which looks like it's far away, but it's literally a few feet away from me. In a corner over there, they're banked right up to the top of the roof. Well, not to the top of the roof, but pretty high up, yeah? And to put them back, I have to remove everything and start again. So that does take a while. So I'm going to do it this weekend and not during the week. Also off topic, your hair is looking beautiful. Oh, thanks. This is finally it's starting to curl properly because I've straightened it for so long that it kind of, you know, the straightening irons burnt it a little bit, as it does when you use straightening irons. And my straightening irons played up and then they just died, as they do. I mean, it's been like maybe 13 years since I've been using it. You know, it was a pretty good one. And I never replaced it. So maybe I'll replace it. Well, we'll have to eventually because I really like straight hair. Thank you, by the way, Fluffy Kitten. I love your Ziploc purse. It holds all my crochet hooks, stitch markers. Oh, can that hold your hook? Did you make it longer? Did you? You made yours a bit longer. The little red bag is so pretty. We have a tutorial here, Marcia. I think you said Marcia, your name was. We have this as a tutorial here on the channel. And get excited, guys. I don't think I have some. I do have them here. We're doing a few more in the future. Yeah, we're doing a few more. Different patterns, of course. Oh, here's a nice pink one. Look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. We are doing a few more on the channel. Yeah, we might even do a little surprise thing as well along with it. What? Maybe. So we are doing some more in the future. Zip up green bag. Zip up green bag. Zip up green bag. You mean for Christmas? You mean for Christmas, hun? Is that what you're talking about? Let's... Is that what you mean? I don't know. We're off track now. Zip. Oh, our zip up one that we did as well. I don't have that here. But I got what you mean then. Sorry. The zip up one. Yes. I really couldn't find any kiss lock of the same size. But what I really would like to see how make a purse for my wavy kiss lock clasp. Size is not an issue as long as I know the multiples. Okay, we'll think about that. No, the zip up green bag you crocheted. Yes. It's around here somewhere. You know where I might have put it? I'll tell you where I might have put it. I might have put it in, and I'm pretty sure I did this. I put it in a tub for sale. We're doing I'm supposed to be doing this show, this like stall or market thing at a place called Pipeworks Market, which is indoors, which was an old market that we used to go to years ago, which closed down, was supposed to reopen in May and never did. And we're still waiting. I've paid for 4 weekends and we're still waiting. I think they've just taken my money and left. But there is a big balloon there saying Pipeworks coming soon. So it's literally, when I say big balloon, this is what, you know, takes up. It's on top of the actual store, on top of the whole building. Yeah. So it's coming. It's coming. And when that comes, and I popped it in there for sale at the market. So it's probably in that tub. Pretty sure I did, because what I'm doing is everything I'm creating now, except of course my mobile phone holders, because I like them, both of them. Everything I'm creating from now on is going in a tub for sale at the Pipeworks Market. This way, I don't end up with so much stuff. I've got so much stuff here. I've been creating on this channel now for 6 years, between 5 and 6 years. And the stuff just, it's all in boxes over there in the corner. So I've literally done a list, a whole page. I typed it up and I've priced everything, itemized everything, priced them. It's stuck to the box. And now all I have to do is label the prices on them and they're ready for the market. So people can purchase them at the market. And I will do a discount on those projects because they were created on our channel here. It's not everything. Not everything's going to the market, but some of the items are going to the market. All right. So today we've done heaps of stuff. We've done this little guy right here for dictate and create. Get excited for that. You can use that as a coaster, by the way. There's my coffee cup and there's my coaster. I can't tip it because there's still coffee in there, which has gone cold. And you. Oh, we've lost connection. Has anybody gone, or you're still there? Yeah, we've lost connection. And we're back. We're back. Are you guys still there? I hope you're still there. It happens. We have a lot of you're here, are you, Jody? Thank you, darling. It does happen. I do tend to lose connection after about an hour and a half. Hey, we're nearly 2 hours in. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm not surprised we're not losing connection, or we are losing connection. Let's just see how much time I have there. I have time to keep talking. You're here, Corrine. Thank you. We did lose connection for a few minutes. You bleeped off for a second, but you're here. And I'm still here, guys. For those of you who have left, I do apologize, but I'm still here. All right. And we also did our, mine was not lost. I'm glad, Claptrap. We also chose the lovely Angela for our first Christmas project right here, which is going to be the stocking, Christmas stocking. Actually, I'm glad, Angela, that you chose 3 colors, because I actually wanted to use all 3 colors, to be honest with you. Just don't tell anyone. But I was hoping you would choose all 3 colors, which is great. Mine was not, yes, a houndstooth zip up purse. Houndstooth? Oh, no, they're very popular, actually. I've seen people do the houndstooth one. Yeah, I've seen people do that. I've seen people do it. I know. Did I do the houndstooth? I can't remember what I did. I did a single crochet something. I think mine was just basic single crochet. I could be wrong. I can't remember. It was such a long time ago. It was that way and not here. Here means this week. That means next week. And that over there means a long time ago. Did I? Oh, I don't know. I failed maths. Like I said last week, Lynn, I think you might have been on the live when I said it. Actually, I said it a few times. A photographer I used to do work for, she asked me to do some newborn beanies for props for her photos. Yep. And I used to do that for her often. I don't do it as much anymore now. And she says to me, she sent me a message, a picture, and said, "Can you make me one of these?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't know. It looks way too difficult for me. I'd have to go through and find a pattern." She says, "Silly, you're the only one I purchased these from. This is your pattern." I did. I mustn't have kept it. You know, when you do something, you make it and you don't get, and I went, "Oh, what am I going to do now?" I really had to think. I had to really rewrite a whole pattern in my head. I had to start a whole new pattern. And just looking at the picture, and she said, "It's your pattern." I said, "What?" She goes, "I don't buy these from anyone else. These are your beanies." Oh, I don't know the beanie. I didn't know the pattern. So, you know, it pays to write everything down, guys. Heads up if you're wanting to learn how to make your own designs. Write everything down. Doesn't matter if it's in scribble form. You can go back and edit it and fix it. But write it down, type it up, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you have it down packed so you know what you're doing. Guys, I want to thank everyone for being here today. I am going to head off. It's nearly 2 hours. It's 1 hour and 57 minutes. What? I want to thank everyone for being here today. We've had a very busy day. As you know, we've done our Christmas brainstorm. Don't forget, guys, if you still have Christmas items you want to talk about, please, by all means, leave messages in the comment section down below. Facebook, Instagram, website, whatever. I'm like that too. What happened last week? Don't know. I don't even know what happened last night, Lynn. I think I do. Yes, I watched the movie My Fair Lady last night. I've seen it a gazillion times, but I watched it again because I love the music. Thank you very much for joining us. Get excited for our first Christmas project coming this week. Actually, get excited for Pretty as a Peacock blanket to be finished this week. What? And get excited for what's happening in one of our video vlogs this week as well. Not saying anything. Zip, zip, zip. Thank you very much for joining us. All I want to say right now is ciao for now. Try to be good. We have some sunshine. I know some warm weather coming this week. Very exciting. Thank you. And thank you to anyone who has purchased our products over on our website and who has also done donations on the website. I thank you very much for that as well. See everyone on Wednesday. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.